I have not seen Role Model, so I'm going Step Brothers.
Step Brothers is great. This is like stacked.
Yeah. All right. Number 5, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Number 12, 21 Jump Street.
Oh, Sarah Marshall.
All right. Other side of the bracket. We got number 2, The Other Guys. Number 15, Ted.
Other Guys. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's where Fresh Start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Other Guys.
This is riveting podcast.
Here you go.
This week episode is brought to you by None of Secret Supply of Sauce, the best sauce known to mankind and available on shelf anywhere. Even when the freezer is full of sauce, there is still no sauce for you. You want some of Nona's sauce? Too bad, only Nona decides who gets the sauce.
Hey, Mags, have you heard about the Pog Hub?
Pog Hub? No, what's that?
Pog Hub. It's the new Pog Embassy from our friends Kyler over at Pog Digital.
They got a Pog Hub?
They got a Pog Hub, man. You can go there. All it takes is an email address. You sign up. It's as easy as that. And then from there, connect your Twitter account, and you got daily social quests that you can use to get some points.
What are these points you speak of?
Right now, these are just Pog points. And right now, there is the ability to open up some Pog loot packs. And if you're feeling like a gamble, you can go ahead and rip them open. Some have points in them, some have Discord roles. Maybe in the future there'll be more.
Oh, you'd think Pog being a proud sponsor of the Pinecast, I'd know about this.
You would think so. I did happen to notice that the Poppin' Mags intern was on it.
The intern was on it?
That's correct.
And I knew nothing about it.
Doesn't surprise me. Hop on over to hub.pogdigital.com and check it out today.
Poppin's poppin' and lockin', Magnum scrutinizing. Poppin' Mags Podcast.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Season 3, Episode 13 of the Zilly Award-winning Poppin' Mags Pinecast. Mags, no more Game of Thrones.
Until 2 years or 22 months maybe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because I was listening last week. You said 1 year. I wish if it was only 1 year. Yee.
It's funny because after we talked about that, I saw somebody posted something, was like, did I just watch an hour-and-a-half trailer for the next season?
Yeah, I think I sent you something.
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah.
That's
Basically,
hilarious.
it was good, but I mean, yeah, not the way. But I mean, still, I mean, they have some potential. Hopefully that they don't, do the train wreck finale like Game of Thrones did, right? So.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the one thing, go back to Dexter, the one thing that I didn't like about Dexter was the ending. Oh man, it was a brutal ending, but everything up to it was good. It's like that drawing that you see of the horse sometimes, the tail is like immaculate.
Yeah. I saw that meme a bunch of times. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but speaking of things to watch, we had a nice little Friday evening, huh?
Is that right? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, we did have a nice little Friday evening.
Absolutely. Look, I wasn't sure what time it was starting because I wasn't on top of it. The intern didn't update my calendar properly. But 5 o'clock Eastern time, The Princess Bride at Theta York Theater, in one little hiccup, but other than that, it was a good time.
Yeah. You always want to have a hiccup or two. So then you can improve. That's an old trick upon.
We are quite good at that. There's no doubt about that. But I mean, it was nice. I had mentioned that I felt The Princess Bride was a bit overrated recently. But that doesn't take away from the fact that it's a solid movie. I enjoyed it again. It's been a while since I've seen it, and I enjoyed that movie. So thank you for that.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you,
problem.
Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Theta York. Thank you, Mags, and whoever else was a part of that.
We all were a part of it. Everyone that showed up.
I mean, just to go back to that Iacane scene, right?
Yeah.
The that just cracks me up so much because go the back and forth where he's like, "Oh, of course, so I can't pick the one in front of you." And then, I can't so if obviously I can't pick the one in front of me, right? And then it's just like, you have a dizzying intellect and man, I
Wait till I
could
get
really
started.
yeah, wait till I get going. Yeah, well, just wait till I get going. Yeah. That's hilarious. So towards the end of that, I did notice that there was a vote that was put up. Is that an official vote
Oh,
for
that
next
was
week?
not that was not official. Official vote will come up for the next one. I was talking with Jordan about that, but I just because they're like, oh, we have to do a vote thing, and I just put that vote up. It looked like last I looked, Pluto Nash was leading.
Who?
Pluto Nash.
What's that?
I think it's an Eddie Murphy movie. I
Oh, I
think.
must have seen a different I didn't see that one on there.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what the options were, but I know Shawshank was on there.
Yeah, it's probably going to be on the next one too. So,
All right.
yeah, more to follow on that. Check out the Squad Discord and vote for the next movie night.
Absolutely. And get into Theta York Theater. I was a little disappointed with the candy selection, but everything else was great.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Good to
All
hear.
right. All right. So how about a little something from our official sponsor, Pog?
Yeah. What do we got?
So I'm not sure when it hit, but we didn't report on it, but we got our second helping of our Pog coin from our Soul NFTs.
Yeah, our Pogger coin.
Yeah,
Right.
right. From our Pog, that's correct. From our Pogger, our Soul Pogger.
Yeah. I mean, I know I messaged you when it dropped. Just I don't
Yes,
think we reported on it, right?
that's accurate.
There was a lot to report on the Pog sphere, right?
It seems like there's always something new.
Yeah, they had me. I was playing the game. I got my butt kicked. Uh,
Ah,
I was. It was.
were you playing for keeps?
No, we were playing for fun, but you know, I would say going first is a huge. There's not a fair ups component to Pog.
Ah, yeah. No, yeah, you can't just put the whole big pile back up there in the first, for both people.
Right. Even if you do a better second go than their first go, they get the third go, and then you don't
Right.
even get to go.
Yeah.
So, so
Can you tell us,
that's
remind
go-
me, I played it a couple times. How does the first person get determined? Is it a coin flip?
I don't know how the first person was determined. I know I was determined not to be the first person, but we played 2 out of 3, and I lost in 2 straight sets.
All right.
So that was fun.
So we also, now that the Paris Olympic Games, if they've officially wrapped up at this point, the packs are now able to be opened.
Yeah, I thought they were going to be revealed because I was hoping to go look at some of the ones that were listed for sale and see if they were
Ah,
like I did with
yep.
the Coca-Cola Pogs to get the secret rare. Right?
That didn't work out for you though.
Well, this time it didn't work out for me. It worked out.
Correct. You're
Yeah,
correct. This time it did not.
right. So yeah, did you open your pack?
I did not. I just actually sat down and noticed that about 10 minutes ago.
I do see because I opened 2 of my 3 packs. They look different. I didn't win the skateboard, but like one's purple and one's blue. Like
Oh,
a theta blue. So,
is the metadata on there the
no.
same on both?
Yeah, I think
Hmm,
so.
interesting. I did notice, however, that as of the date of recording, which is Sunday evening, there have been no skateboards opened. So there's still 3, none minted.
I'm gonna open mine. I'm gonna open my last one right now. It's not a skateboard.
Hmm. Wah,
That's gotta hurt.
wah.
Yeah. I mean, technically, he has a skateboard in the photo, but
Correct. Correct.
yeah. So
So
your chances just improved.
there you go. Thank you very much. With every with everyone that's open that isn't a skateboard, you're making my chances better and better. I appreciate that. So one last piece of Pog news, which I feel like this is new, and I'm wondering if you even know about it. You probably do because you always sandbag me on this stuff. But have you noticed an update to the leaderboard recently?
I have not. I have not. Well,
Season 1, all right? Awards will be distributed to an undisclosed number of players on the leaderboard based on position. Prize 2.5 million Pogcoin.
wow.
Climb the leaderboard for a chance to earn part of Season 1 Pog Hub airdrop.
Huh. Ooh,
So I know our intern was doing pretty well on that. So hopefully they can continue their hot streak.
also too on one of the spaces last week, I don't know if it was Wednesday, Sunday night right now, but for everyone to listen, it's Tuesday morning, right? Um, they were talking about they were talking about a basically expanding Pog. I could have this totally wrong, but basically like a bridge to ETH or Solana, where basically your Pog on Theta would get locked up, and then you'd have like a 1-for-1 on another chain. Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Absolutely.
So that seemed real interesting. I thought it's smart and it's a lot of upside because Theta seems a bit small in the space. So taking your talents to South Beach as they say, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, that sounds like a good thing to me. With any project, like why not be able to do that? And it's actually something that I've thought of in the past based on the fact that we had this other coin that we were involved with. And the way that it worked was like if you wanted one of those, you had to lock up. If you wanted one A coin, you had to lock up a B coin, right?
Right.
Or the
Yep.
other way around. So the total circulating supply never increases, but you lock up one to open up the door to another, right? So
Right.
lock up a Pog on Theta, and you can open up a Pog on ETH. One for one. If you want to go back to Theta, then you got to lock up the Pog on ETH, and it opens up the Pog on Theta. So it's like every single coin can live on multiple different chains, but you can only have one door open at a time on it, right?
Right. Yeah, and I don't know how far away this was, but it seemed real interesting. But like I believe maybe, so don't quote me, but like you could do it through the uh Pog website. So
Interesting.
yeah,
Yeah, why not? I mean, they're already on,
because I
ETH
think
and Sol. Yeah.
I think it was like there was like a talk of like the ones like on ETH, like you could airdrop Pogcoin for the people with ETH ones, and they go, "Oh, I got this Pogcoin. What is this?" Right? Um,
Yeah.
so because it's like, how do you get people involved in Pog that are that are just hanging out on their chain and whatever, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't see any downside really. If
I've seen no downside at all. And, for everyone that's like the Theta Maxis, it's actually good for them too, because if like the marketplace or the exchange activity is available on ThetaSwap to get these and is paired with T Fuel, now somebody gets dropped Pogs on ETH, they could just convert it to Pogs on Theta and have access to, they're going to need to do that in order to get access to the exchange, right? So that gets them into the Theta ecosystem, well, at least adjacent to it.
right, right. Too, I mean, it's still all built on Theta, so
Right. Oh,
it's
for sure.
just
Yeah.
I don't know how it work. I mean, maybe some people wouldn't be up on it, and maybe there'd be a rush on Pogs on ETH. I don't know. And then let me do a quick switcheroo here, right?
For
I don't
sure.
know. I'm just thinking in my head, but
All right. Well, speaking of projects that were on ETH and Theta, I don't know if we reported this, but how about those bananas coming over and now being in Theta wallets and viewable on Open Theta?
yeah, did we not talk about this either?
I don't think we did.
Oh, So the bananas got moved over, and what I know you love about this is there was no timeline put out. They just
I
did it.
love that.
Didn't say anything about it.
Yep.
And then I kind of got a heads up, but I think 3 days after the fact. But you couldn't see him. So like you couldn't see him right away because the contract wasn't put in, right? So
Correct. Yeah.
so I messaged Simon. I know Chief messaged VMux, the contract info, but yeah, so that got all sorted out, and the bananas are there. That was much quicker than I thought would happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And, like you said, it's nice to just have things happen and then be notified that they're done. We were made aware, obviously, that it was something that was in the works, but it was never like, oh, by next week or in 2 weeks, you'll have it. So,
James has listened to enough of the Pinecast to know
don't
to
say,
avoid putting
yeah,
dates on things. So
smart.
yeah.
Smart. Well, he definitely didn't put a date on when we'd get our actual Grove coin, but I see here that another bit of a surprise. I don't know that this was really anticipated by all. Well, I know it wasn't anticipated by all because I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
But some Grove Wars activity with some free mints for those of us that own pineapples. How about that?
Y- yeah, that was cool. I had an issue using the want to say what the heck was I on the Theta web wallet for
Oh,
executing those transactions.
oh, really?
Yep, on my computer. So
Okay.
like
I was using
everything was
MetaMask.
rejected.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Were you able to get them at this point?
no, I haven't tried again. So
Gotcha. All right. Well, listen, I was
you
able
want to
to.
explain to everyone what this was?
Yeah. So you go on to Grove Wars. There was a snapshot that was done, and if you qualified based on getting your NFTs off of Theta Drop and into your MetaMasks, like we were told to do, then when you link up your MetaMask wallet, it gave you the option for a free mint. And there was actually 4 of them that I found. Um, so I got SPS Black Tux Pina. He's a character. And then I got Secret Society Pina, another character. And then I was able to get Secret Society T Fury, a weapon, and Mango Bag, a little cute little mango for little mango backpack.
Cool.
So
That's awesome.
yeah, I mean, if you got your NFT, if you listen to us, thank you.
If you're listening to us now, you probably did listen to us.
Yeah, exactly. If you listen
Uh,
to us, then congratulations.
but
So
that I believe is like the character for the game. Am I
there's
wrong?
it looks like there's 2 game characters that were given out for free. The Black Tux player and just a Secret Society Pina.
With those with the backpack probably.
The
It's
backpack,
all yeah.
they're all separate. So there's 4 separate NFTs. I'm assuming that you can kind of like add them, kind of piggyback each other on them. I'm not sure how this
Right.
works, but yeah, no, I mean, they look like fun little game characters. I know there was a bunch of others on there that are you're able to purchase for Grove Coin. So if you visit grovewars.com, you're able to check that out.
Yep. Oh, so it's it's some good news for once for the
Yeah,
fines.
absolutely.
And those coins will I mean, don't put me on it. I would assume I don't know, mid-August. So maybe this week or next week. That's my guess. Don't
All right, so that's what you're guaranteeing? Thank you.
Nah. Definitely did not guarantee that. But yeah, but as you know, uh whatever was done, well, whatever. Let's just move on.
All right, moving on. So we are now up to, I believe, week 7 of 8 of our Pinball Peril Challenge experience.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the clue this week. We were told Glenn Close, right? And something about shoot, what did he say? Before or after the what did I write? Darn it.
Bunny or
The
something, you said?
bunny. Yeah, was it the bunny? Yeah. So I didn't know what that meant, but apparently, yeah, apparently she boiled a bunny in Fatal Attraction or something like that. And then towards the end, they ended up getting choked. And one of the NFTs to choose from is a chokeout. So that's the one you keep.
Yes. I mean, we'll find out, obviously, and then we'll adjust as
Right.
needed if we have to.
Right.
But yeah, I ran the trailer for the movie, and that came up in the trailer. So
Is that a movie you ever seen?
no.
Me neither. Me neither. Um, all right. So I guess the big news of the week that we need to touch on, at least gloss over a bit here, is the hackathon.
Oh, they had one of those?
They had one of those. And I mean, I really don't get it, but regardless of what they picked and who the winners were, there's some problems here. And my my problem with this is what exactly is it that we get out of this? What does the community get from any of these that won the hackathon, right? What was the point of this? There's one on here, and let's start there. There's one on here that I recognize from community members, and that's Dogzilla. And I didn't have any issues with Dogzilla. Looked into it a little bit a little while ago, but the thing that I had an issue with was that they're out there on Twitter saying, "Oh, go vote, leave us and prove that you did, and we'll send you Dogzilla tokens." It's like, wait a minute, like 10,000 of them. It's like, how is that legit? Like, what the heck? And they ended up being one of the winners. Honorable mention.
I heard from someone that you know, they were upset that this was going on, and then I guess Wes said something that no, like, if it's way out of hand, we're not gonna factor that in. But it's weird because the person Dogzilla who did that is one of the winners who did do that,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
So basically there's no, even if they had like the greatest project in the history of man, like there's no consequences for not trying to cheat because
Yep.
you know what I mean? Like there's nothing to subvert good morals and ethics. I think Zilla was saying, I don't know if you talked to him at all, but he left he left a passcode so people could play the game,
Yeah.
and someone deleted it.
Wait, someone deleted the user ID and password?
They did some, or deleted the game, or they did something like so you couldn't play it anymore. So I don't know if they deleted it off of where it was on because they had that username and password and then just like removed it or something.
Unbelievable.
I could be having that wrong, but that seems like what happened.
Yeah, I don't know the accuracy of that statement, but I do know that I faced extreme difficulties in getting that thing up and running, and being able to play it in the first place. But I will tell you that I was finally able to get that thing running and was able to play it. And you did need the user ID and password, which was just user ID demo password hackathon, in order to play. And dude, I mean, it's just a basic kind of arcade style game, but it's fun. And you can see even at the level that it is right now, it could be a very challenging race, right? You're racing through it. You gotta kill the Zillas that are after you. Some of them are shooting fire at you. There's timing involved, so it's all kinds of. There's definitely strategy that's involved. It took me a bit to get used to the controls because it's a little bit different, but once you kind of get the hang of it, it's a lot of fun. So that was that was a good time, and I'm glad I'm finally able to say that I was able to play it. I didn't get very far. I got to level 4, and then I was jumping from one platform to another, and a ghost came out of nowhere and blasted me with a firebomb and just knocked me down into the ethers, and lost my third life on that. But it's a really fun game. Now, just going back to the hackathon here. So my question is, what's going to happen with each of these projects over the next 2 years, right? Do we actually expect these things to continue to be built on in ways that bring value to the community? Because Theta just gave away $250,000 on these things. And if you look historically over the projects that have won in the past, how much of that money was just pissed away into something that did nothing for us
Theta
going
Millions.
forward? And yeah, and keep going. I mean,
Yeah.
Theta Millions, and somebody bought a Theta Millions this
Or
week.
8,000 T fuel.
What is going on? And then, thank you, Charizard 69.theta. He puts up a snapshot of the actual Theta Millions blocks, and the one that was purchased, he puts on Poppin' Mags. And I was like, what? You got to be kidding me. He made me log into the site to double check it, and he photoshopped me. You got
Oh, it was a Photoshop job?
Yeah, did you see what was right next to it too?
There
So
was
it
a
was
picture of us, our
yes,
logo.
exactly. So it was
Yeah.
like 2 different ones in a row, 2 different plots. Yeah.
Yeah, who would Photoshop an advertisement of us or anyone?
Well, to get to play a joke on us, there's a few
Oh,
people that would.
yeah, that's a big line. Did you see that one I sent you? That winner I sent you? Did you look at that at all?
Yeah, I mean, I've looked at a few of them, and dude, that's kind of goes to my point here. It's like these guys aren't looking to build on Theta, right? How many of them are looking to build on Theta? It seems like I'll kind of give Dogzilla the benefit of the doubt on this because it does seem like they are looking to build on Theta. I don't agree with how they went about it, but they're Theta community and they're looking to build on Theta. So that is what it is. What the paying for the votes, different story. Wes says it didn't impact him. Who knows? I don't know. But are any of these other ones like looking to build on Theta, or are they just serial hackathon enters? Because that's what it seems like.
So the one I sent you, paint magical 3D with NFT AI style something, right? This girl, I assume it's a girl. That was the picture listed there. No votes, no likes. Okay, was looking at the rest of her. She had an extensive hackathon entry, and you talk about serial hackathon entries. She had 27 hackathon wins, and if you won hackathons 27 times, are you just looking to win the hackathon, or are you looking to actually build? Because if you're looking to build, then how do you have so many wins? Because how do you have like are the other 26 projects fully developed? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, 100%. And that's where I was going with this because these guys that I'm looking at here, and it's not just that one, there's multiple of them. They have multiple entries, multiple wins, all kinds of different blockchains. They're not looking to build. They're looking to put together minimum effort, whatever's required for this 2-month period of time to get an entry in, to get paid, and then move on to the next one.
Yeah.
So, like we said this before, just stop it with the hackathons. They're a waste of money. Do something different. Do something different. How about you have a build-a-thon, you know? Because there's projects out there that got snubbed out of this one. The biggest snub, in my opinion, by far, by a million miles, is WWZ.
Yeah.
The most impressive game. I don't care what this other stuff is. Nobody's playing with it. Nobody's doing anything with it. Meanwhile, you got this guy out here, Mac, building this WWZ, integrating it all over the place. You got 100,000 plus uses on the thing already. But no, let's give it to, Jackass that's done nothing for us.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's a community hack. Like it's for us, but it's not because they don't care about any of the projects and things we care about, right? what's designed to make Theta, look better, or something that could, make the price go up or something. It's not. WWZ is already working, and it's built through Theta, and it is expanded on other blockchains. And like, did you see the Goobs? Have you seen this one
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Solana? And
Yep.
I guess it's like a derivative NFT of the DeGods in the Utes. And Frank DeGods loves it and is tweeting about the fun he had playing WWZ. Do you think Mitch and the rest of the Bobs over at Theta have actually played WWZ? Because
Absolutely not.
I think we would have known. They can't take 5 seconds to set up a wallet connection to do it, or spend what, $10 or whatever on an
They-
NFT, probably less than that,
Right.
to even play that. Yeah, so it just doesn't make it. It's just it's so stupid. They
So
don't.
dumb.
It's like, I wouldn't don't take my advice, but like, man, if I was a creator and I was in the community already, I would not suggest wasting the time thinking that Theta they'd rather that they care about the community, because they don't. There's no extra points for being in the community, and we'd rather give people that know how to win these things by having these stupid projects, and they see what they want to see, and they vote for who they want to vote for. So they don't care. It's, so all that money, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, like 5,000 isn't a lot of money, but it kind of is. So and
It's
that-
a lot to someone that's never even sold NFTs to power his game.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Who selected a different project, Pixillas from Theta Club, right, as the basis of how you build of running that project. Exactly.
Yeah, no, it's nonsense. And I mean, I really think it should be a build-a-thon. This should be more like, instead of a signing bonus, like, this is like a signing bonus, right? This should be like based on merit. These should be merit bonuses, right? Like, this should be, oh, we're gonna start right now, and in 2 years or whatever it is, like, this is about looking in the past. Like, all right, these are the ones that have done it. Like, what are people gonna do with this stuff? And it seems like all you had to do was put like AI. You put AI in this thing and say that you're using AI, and it's like, oh, we're all about AI now. Like, this is what's gonna win. Like, everything on here is. I mean, I know AI had its own track of as part of this hackathon, but even the gaming thing, oh, AI, like
Yep.
AI related, right? I mean, let's just buzzword it to death and see if we can win a hackathon. And hey, congratulations, Kamal Singh, you win.
It's Theta's hackathon, and they have someone from Google and some other places. So just, hey, it just looks like Theta's giving away. We're supporting people building things that are just coming in to build stuff to win it, but it just looks good for them. Like, oh, they're legit. They just gave away $252,000, right?
Yeah,
Not like, there's, I guess the thing is, if they're going to go that route, like, they don't invest in their community, it feels, right?
absolutely not. Yeah, if they appreciate the community, they have a very strange way of showing it.
Right. But guys, why don't you just buy the next drop? So just that's what you're there for.
Yeah.
And we will be right back.
This week's episode is brought to you by Dr. Theta's Community Guardian Node. Theta's premier community guardian node, where you can stake your Theta if you don't run your own guardian node. Best of all, 100% uptime, so you do not miss any rewards, and 0 fees, so you earn 100% of your T-Fuel. Trusted by Theta Labs, you can easily stake directly within your wallet. Simply go to the Staking tab, choose Delegated Guardian Node, and find Dr. Theta's Guardian Node. Quick, simple, reliable, and best of all, safe, as the coins never leave your wallet. Stake with the Doc today. This week's episode is brought to you by GuardiansOfTheta.com, offering 0% one-click Theta Guardian staking with random monthly token giveaways. Guardians also airdropped everyone staking with him an NFT that you're able to stake and earn T-Vibe. 100% uptime, 0 fees, random giveaways, what's not to love? Stop paying 4% and come join the fam with Guardians of Theta.
Papa Max, yeah. Papa Max podcast. Papa Max podcast.
All right. Well, listen, enough about that for now. I think we're all kind of worked up a little bit again about this nonsense, but
Yep.
what are you going to do? How about a little HGH corner? We'll do this before the end of the show. How about
Okay.
that? We got an Empress, EMPRESS, Empress Pug Challenge coming up here pretty soon. Not sure what's going to be involved, but that one looks pretty cool. And thank you, HGH. He had I think it was a wheel spin that he did for people that bought multiple packs. I don't think we ended up winning. I know I didn't end up winning, but we all did get a consolation prize of an in-game item from a sandbox game for getting at least 3 packs. So thank you, HGH.
Cool. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. And I told you I never owned a pug before, and I this last series I got all of them. I got all the challenges and I got all the pugs.
Incredible.
Completed. Did you finish that out? Last I heard
No.
you went away.
I didn't yet.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll get that taken care of. But
then fun fact: if you're don't buy packs to look to get the mermaid because all the mermaids have been minted.
Ooh, 25 of 25.
Yep. So
Ouch.
sorry.
All right. So let's take a little break here for a second. I got a story for you. Just real quick. So road trip yesterday and we stopped at Subway, right? And I'm a fan of Subway. My go-to is usually chicken bacon on the flatbread. So went to it. Dude, foot long flatbread. Obviously, I'm not going half. I am still mind blown by this. So normally the course of this is you take the flatbread, you put the cheese on it, and you get it in the oven. They toast it a little bit, they bring it out, and then they put the goodies on it across of it, and then they wrap it up, right? Dude, they took the flatbread, they heated up the meat separately, and on the right-hand side, they started going from right to left with the meat, the lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, and stuff like that. And they did it from right to left. And they rolled the thing up like this big fat roll. Like I was like, what is going on here? Still, do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't mess with flatbreads. I mean, I don't go to Subway too often, but I just I just get.
Well,
the
it would
bread.
be like so it'd be like having the bread, but instead of opening it the way it's supposed to, you open it flat and then you fold it the other way.
Okay.
Just unbelievable. But
I'm
still mind
sorry.
blown by that.
You should have went to like Mr. Sub or something.
Oh, I wish. I used to work there. Dude, all right. So I saw recently, I'm not sure if it was this past week, but there was some movement on somebody's guru.
Was there?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know what his name is. I'm talking to him though.
Oh, is it in the wallet now?
No, I don't know, but I saw a picture of it.
I sent you a
it's-
picture of it, didn't I?
That's what I'm saying.
That was a while ago, though. I sent that.
But we didn't discuss it.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
I believe
Scratch
we did.
that. All right, we might have. We might have. All right.
I
So
think we
scratch
did,
that.
yeah.
All right, here
Scratch.
we go. Here we go. This is what we've all been waiting for right here. I got a bookmarked X post. How you doing? And it is a bracket of 16 comedies. What's the best comedy of the 21st century? We're doing your bracket right now. They got it 1 through 16. Number 1 versus 16. Superbad. Number 1 versus Horrible Bosses. 16.
16 is Horrible Bosses?
Yeah.
This must be some stacked fucking I love Superbad. Horrible Bosses. Oh fuck, that's a good movie though. I gotta go Superbad, but that just doesn't seem like a 16 seed.
All right.
What about you?
I'm going Superbad for sure.
He goes, do you remember he's like he's talking to they got McLovin in the back of the police cruiser and they're talking about he's like yeah, you know Yoda from Attack of the Clones. Sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
You okay?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Next is number 8, Dodgeball versus number 9, Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
Wow. Okay, I'm going Dodgeball.
I like Dodgeball. Tropic Thunder is I think my favorite comedy.
Really?
Yeah.
I might
It's
have to watch
insane.
that one again. All right. Number 4, Step Brothers. Number 13, Role Models.
Ooh. I like Role Models. I like Paul Rudd.
See, this is perfect for you because you've probably seen all 16 of these. I have not seen Role Models, so I'm going Step Brothers.
Step Brothers is great. This is like stat.
Yeah. All right. Number 5, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Number 12, 21 Jump Street.
Oh, Sarah Marshall.
All right. Other side of the bracket. We
Yep.
got number 2, The Other Guys. Number 15, Ted.
Other guys. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's where Fresh Start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Other Guys.
This
Number-
is Riveting podcast.
Here you go.
Yep.
Here you go. This is I can't wait for this one. This is a tough one. Number 7, 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Uh-huh.
Number 10, Anchorman.
I think I'm gonna go for the old virgin.
Ooh, all right. I'm going Anchorman. This one I have a hard time agreeing with. Number 3, Borat. Number 14, Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, that's the one where I mean Borat is a very specific kind of humor you need. And based on I wish
Well,
you would
and-
leave, you might have it.
And two, like, if people don't, there's probably a lot of young people that don't know. Borat was he was part of the Ali G show. It was it was a Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah. yep.
But that was like one of the that was like one of the
Yeah,
segments.
one of the skits, right? Yeah.
What from the show was Borat.
Right.
So it's like it's a spin-off of the Ali G show. So
Right.
yeah.
All right, and the last one, and certainly not the least, number 6, The Hangover. Number 11, Old School.
Old school. No
Yeah.
question. What are they putting the Todd Phillips movies against each other? Then they're putting the Mark Wahlberg movies against each other. Some
Let's see.
weird stuff going on.
All right, so now
No
we gotta
Super
think-
Troopers?
Super Troopers. Is that that was the 21st century, or is that this is the 21st century?
Was that 99?
I'm not sure when it was, but Super Troopers did not.
2001.
Oof.
I think that's a job. They got job.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that. That one's hilarious. All right, so now you got Superbad versus Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
Role Models versus Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Sarah Marshall.
All right. You got Other Guys and 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Other guys.
Wedding Crashers, Old School.
I'm not always in an old school mood. I love it.
Okay.
Though. I think Wedding Crashers would be more solid to watch if I had to watch something. Old School, I think Old School is a better movie. I like Old School better, but I have to be in the right mood sometimes to watch Old School, and Wedding Crashers. There's some more. It drags on a little bit in certain parts, but I think I could watch that more frequently.
Okay. Fair
I
enough.
don't know if that makes sense. Yeah.
So all right, so now we're down to your final 4 of Tropic Thunder, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Other Guys, and Wedding Crashers. And we got Tropic Thunder versus Forgetting
Tropic Thunder.
Other Guys and Wedding Crashers.
Other guys.
Wow. All right, so Tropic Thunder and Other Guys for the win.
It's like my 2 favorite kids. Ugh.
It's like picking between Daryl's kids.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I think for similar reasons, as I stated before, I'm gonna go with the Other Guys.
Okay.
I can watch that more often,
Wow.
but I think Tropic Thunder is the superior movie.
So you're telling me that you've watched all 16 of these.
Yeah,
All
of
right.
course.
I knew this was going to be perfect for you. I knew it.
Maybe not
And
for our tens and tens, but
yeah, that's all right. They love you anyway. And honestly, I'm probably going Dodgeball all the way. Love that one.
it's a good movie.
Anchorman. Oh, I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy.
There's a lot of good movies on there.
There is, but there's also a lot of good movies that aren't on there, as you so dutifully noted.
Yep.
All right, what else we got? I've exhausted my list over here.
I mean, hey, you can't make them speed. It's from Super Troopers. But
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, yeah. I mean, what else did we? We covered everything.
Everything I had, yeah. I mean,
Uh,
we got our pod coin. We gotta, get it staking if it's just sitting there. Which is what I did. Start opening up those packs. See if you got a. You know what? Here, let's go ahead.
you're
And
gonna open one live?
Let's see what we get here.
All right. I'll be so mad if you
Um,
get the skateboard.
Ooh,
But
I'll
I'll be
so
happy for you.
I'll be so happy. Here it is. Here it is. Ugh, I hate how they you press open and then it's like, oh, open again. Come on now.
Psych.
Nothing. I got a purple guy holding the skateboard. So, did
Hey,
you see? Oh,
we're
go
all
ahead.
winners. We're all
Yeah,
winners.
for sure. Did you actually see that Nyjah, his bronze medal story?
I saw the thing looks like it was dug up from like 1922 or something.
Yeah. I wonder how he was treating it. Like, was it being treated kindly? But man, yeah, that thing looks beat up for sure.
It's yeah. I mean, obviously, he was using that playing Pog. It's got that's the going theory. But I mean, he is the face of Pog, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh, so
No, hey, shout out bronze medal.
oh,
Awesome job.
dude, that breakdancing, man, I can't get enough.
Yes.
I can't get enough of that character.
Yeah.
Did you see some of that?
Yeah, I saw enough of it to, like I was telling, I
The
forget
pride of
who it was.
Australia.
Oof. Oof. It's, normally you turn on the Olympics and you're just wowed, right? It's like, man, I could never do that. And then you see this and it's like, hey, I might have a chance.
You're not that. I mean, you do the tap dancing, but I don't think
Ah,
you're. I mean, you might not be that. That's fucking nimble, man.
nimble. That's what
Yeah,
you call that?
that's you got to work those. And the best thing was she said like, "I'll see you in Los Angeles." I saw on one of her things. So
Oh, goodness.
she's I guess the favorite to from Australia to go. I don't believe she won. I don't believe she won. Right?
Oh, she won. She definitely won.
She won the world's hearts.
She won the internet. Yeah.
Like a real fish out of water.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh, man. All of this stuff is like,
They
even,
saved the best. They saved the best part of Olympics to the end.
ugh,
For
that's
sure.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
I had been watching quite a bit of the Olympics, just kind of turning it on and flipping through. And I was curious in the back of my head because you kept on hearing about the breakdancing, but I had never seen it. And I still haven't seen it other than those clips of that. But wow. That was
Probably
incredible.
because in the States we probably didn't have any good entrance, right? So, and there's like a delay, so they probably glazed over that, right?
Yeah, I don't know. There was an entrant from the States. I think she was actually going up against the famous one. What's her name? Rayburn? Is that what it was?
Oh, that's the Australian
Yeah.
Raygun or something.
Raygon. There it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. That was, hey, shout out. I mean, hey, takes more guts than I have to get up there and flop around like that.
I'd love to hear. We have a lot of Australian or Aussie fans somehow.
Yeah.
You should. I'm just curious to know what people think about the pride of Australia. And hit us up at papamags@gmail.com, and we'd like to share that with the rest of the world.
Absolutely. And I just want to put a challenge out there to all of our Australian friends. I think you got what it takes to be an Olympic breakdancer.
Who?
Anybody that lives in Australia that's listening to us right now.
No, I don't know about that.
Dude, the bar is low and it's not limbo.
Dude, you think you could do what she did? Get out of here.
100%.
I want to see it. I want
Bro,
to see.
what did she do? She
Get
did
your
some
daughter, film your
weird
floor
stuff.
routine. No, let's get your daughter to film you, and then you send it over. Let's get that up on Papa Mag's
No, let's not
YouTube.
let's not get this in her head.
Dana, if you can hear me, you
She
know what you
can't.
have to do. She better.
She will not.
Uh,
We got plenty. Yeah, no. I have at least a little bit of pride. Listen, I wouldn't have done
Hey, if
any
you
better,
say you
but
could
there's
do
no
it
way.
better, if you say you could do it better, I'm
No,
not
I can't
taking
do
your
it
word
worse.
on it.
Okay.
I can't
Dude,
take that word.
how? But there's like no doing it worse, in my opinion.
Dude, that was great. It was like an angel. It was fantastic. You kidding me? I want to see this video of you saying you can do it better.
No, I don't know about that. Hey, but one thing I can do. We were talking today actually about Olympic. Was at my parents' house, and my dad brought it up. He's like, "Did you see that break dancer?" It's like, "Yeah, I did." I was like, "You know what? Yeah," I told him, I was like, "You know what should be in the Olympics? This." And you know what I did? I went and I snapped a stick off of a tree, jammed an apple on it, and threw it about 650 feet. Just launched it. Had a ton of fun. Showed my son how to do it. Kept him busy for like
You did
45
not
minutes.
launch at 650 feet.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Baloney, I didn't.
No,
I did.
I don't
I
think
did.
so.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm telling you, my dad's not a BSer. Call him up and ask him.
Once I get your video submission.
Listen, I'm telling you, if anybody that claims their country and hasn't done this isn't really country. I used to spend hours, dude. You get a stick, we got all these like crabapple trees all around us. Nothing to do with them. You put them on the end of a stick and you fling them, bro, and they fly. I'm telling you, 650 feet. I don't know how many meters that is, but it's a lot.
Okay, but how many feet from home plate, Yankee Stadium, to center field, home run? How many feet is that?
It's like 405.
And you did it 245
Oh, easily.
feet further?
Oh, easily.
Out of here. No.
Oh, easily,
No.
bro. And that was with the wind blowing in my face.
I find it hard to believe with you and your son, you don't have with all these challenges, you don't have videos of this stuff.
We actually have one pretty viral YouTube video of my son beating me in a hole-in-one challenge, and then doing a little dance right in my face. Somehow we posted, and like the next day it's up to like a couple thousand views. I was like, why'd that happen?
Man, if we can only get that on our Mindcast.
Yeah.
Eee.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, not today.
But hey, yeah, I'm telling you, throwing apples with a stick, 650 feet, top that. I told my sister 800 feet, and then I had to dial it down a notch, 650. But that's conservative.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
All right. Hey, on that note, Alexa, shut up, Alexa.
Alexa, stop.
There we go.
I don't even think she was going. Something went wrong.
Something went wrong. Yeah, a lot went wrong. All right. If you're
All right.
still here, we love you, and we will see you on the boards.
Papa Max Podcast.
You have been listening to the Pops and Mags Pinecast. Music provided by Sushi Cat. Like what you hear? Send that cat a very nicely worded compliment on Twitter at JustAddSpam. Pops and Megs is a Scumbag Hat production
In association with Pam's Day Spa.